Exactly. And he sent a very clear message right there.
And immediately gets into the lobby and it's like, veto now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been waiting for at least 2.5 hours.
Yeah, seriously. Oof.
Give me my money.
We want more money. Oh yeah, so it's kind of funny. I'm not on Brawl Esports. That hasn't existed for like a year and a half or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and as soon as he started bringing that up, I was like, because earlier I was like, Brawl. I know that. I know who Brawl is, but it wasn't really like, it wasn't really ringing any bells. And as soon as you said that right there, I was like, oh, that was like wasn't that like. That was a different team, and then it got bought out by like Mexican sponsors or something, and then they changed it to Brawl with the toucan jersey. Was that
yes?
Okay.
And then it like folded, like a minute later. It was really bizarre. Yeah, there was Brawl and Endurance. It was a weird thing, but I can't leave the clan because I'm the last member, so it won't let me like dissolve it. I don't know how to do that.
I didn't know that. So what you need to do is you need to make a throwaway account, and then you can join it, and
give it to that person.
Exactly.
Oh, that's clever. This thinking with portals right here. That's smart.
Okay. So one thing you need to remind me of is I need to actually I'm just gonna write this down myself. Matiz just wanted to get the bracket updated, but I can't do it at the moment because we're way too busy esporting.
Yes, it's esports.
Yes, and I mean it does make a difference, right? Matiz did lose the series, but this will go on your Liquipedia record. So you want to get that one.
Yeah, that's gonna bring his Aligulac rating way up. Getting a win against. I've played players in the past who I've taken a game off them, and I'm pretty sure they were a little salty because they would enter it as a 2-0 or something or a 3-0, and I'd be like, that's not how it happened though. I want
get those points.
Yeah, exactly. I want that ELO. What are you doing there?
Yeah, I never even really realized how big of a deal it makes to some people, but some people really, it's really important. I get it.
I get it too, to be honest. If you imagine in like baseball or something, you get a hit off of you're like some minor league player and you get a hit off of a major league pitcher, and the pitcher's like, okay, that didn't happen. You'd be pissed.
That's
You'd be
true.
like, oh, this happened. It's like, what the hell, man?
Put it on your record. Bring you down a point.
It's there.
Okay. Is this okay? Yeah, that's you in the party. Can I get you to join? Are you getting a message?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
So this is once again a best of 5 for the finals. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Have I updated the Twitch? I have. Okay, cool. So yeah, starting on King Sejong Station, which
pretty good map, but yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, it's just I was looking at the chat and it Guru put map 1 King Sejong, and it makes me wonder did Guru choose this? It seems like a very Terran map. Am I wrong? It is.
No, you are very right about that. I would hate to play on King Sejong Station, to be honest. It's a rough map. So many good spots for Liberators. So many places where tank drop is really effective. Now, there is ways of mitigating that. Like at the natural, for example, for myself, I like to build 8 lings as opposed to 4 or 6 and just knock down those rocks as soon as possible.
Okay.
But even still, just the natural itself, there's really good Liberator spots there. Even the main and third good Liberator spots. A lot of choky areas where tanks reign supreme. A lot of spots that you can jump between, like the main and the third with drops. It's a really tough map to play out as Zerg, I feel.
Yeah. So if Guru did choose this, are we gonna see something awesome?
I hope so.
Like, are we gonna see some crazy strategy that hasn't been showcased before?
That would be pretty amazing.
I guess we'll find out though, because we're getting into it.
We are getting into it. Potentially former teammates going at it.
Oh, I looked it up. Beastie Cutie's team list right now.
Okay, so it is
officially former teammates.
Yes. All right, and spawning up in the top left position of King Sejong Station, it is the Pink Terran player, formerly of Team Extreme Supremacy, looking to get some revenge. Give it up for Beastie Cutie.
And in the bottom right, our green Zerg player currently for Team Extreme Supremacy, Guru.
Ooh. Looking very zen.
Yes.
Actually, it's kind of funny because when you think of a Guru, you do think of very zen, but when you think of Guru the player, that is not the descriptor that comes to mind.
Yeah, not quite.
Is going to be
with the Overlord there. Anyway, continue.
He is going to be kind of weird scouting. He is going to be going for a pool first, which is very interesting. Is going to just be pool hatch, so no early gas shenanigans, but looks like he wants to be safe against any sort of Reaper build or proxy racks maybe. And to be fair, Beastie is the kind of player who might go for a proxy racks at some point.
Yeah.
Just kill the natural, get themselves a lead, and go from there.
And we've already seen him do it once in the tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Although it was against Protoss, but still.
Yeah. Now that was more of a macro play, and I suppose what I was describing was also a macro play, but it's a much more committed macro play. Like it's if your opponent doesn't commit enough to defense, you can just kill them with the proxy racks. And also your production is really far behind. And if they hard counter it, you're just basically dead. But we do see it is just a Reaper opening for Beastie Cutie. The Rax is placed in such a way that he's going to be throwing down that reactor at some point. But first it's going to be the Marine. And that'll allow him to deny this Overlord. But Beastie Cutie does see the Overlord positioning of Guru and might actually be able to get something done there. Oh, wow. Sorry, I didn't even realize.
Past.
Yeah, this was a pool first to try and deny the natural.
That's actually really cool, because these Lings, like, they'll kill this Marine.
Yeah, especially since it's not being microed. Nice little stutter step there from Guru. And wow, I should have noticed this. This is something that Scarlet likes to do a lot. Now, Guru actually did this nice, even denying the reactor. Very, very well done. Gonna try and get another SCV. Nice pull away. Wow, really nice micro from Beastie. Is gonna lose that SCV ultimately, but well done. Ooh, even another SCV going down.
And
really
nice
nice
for 4
micro.
Lings.
Yeah.
Like 4 Lings and pool first.
And they dragged the Reaper home, so it didn't do any damage. That was exceptionally well done from Guru. And sorry, yeah, no, I should have realized when it was pool first. Like that's the potential you have, and following it up with a very quick layer. So probably maybe 2 base Muta to follow this up.
Yeah.
And I have to once again highlight, Guru was very intelligent with what he did with his Overlord. He spotted the positioning of the Reaper, knew exactly where it was, and then sent his Lings in a counter path, I guess you would say. Oh wow, that sucks. That goes down right away. Oh, nice grenades right there to zone that out. He's going to be able to get quite a bit of damage done on this Queen.
Yeah, no transfuse available or anything, so that queen's quite low. Gotta be careful with it.
And it's really nice too because he took damage on the Reapers as opposed to the Hellion. And Guru sending out 4 Lings. Night scan sees that the Spire is just thrown down, and sorry, Beastie Cutie does scan, sees that there's a layer. And oh wow, look at that. Gonna be able to get one of the queens with those grenades. A lot of action going on all over the map. Well, really just one thing, but nice grenade, gonna be hitting. Ooh, actually gets the drone surround.
Now, what was my immediate reaction to that was shock that the Hellion in the mineral line wasn't going for drones. Was it correct to be going for the queen there?
I think so because you only have 1 Hellion, so the likelihood of getting drones is really low. Like it takes 3 shots from a Hellion, and with queens shelling it down, or well, not shelling it, but just kind of tickling it down, it's unlikely that you're going to get them. We do see a Hellion drop coming across the map though, and Guru building a bunch of Lings to counterattack with. Should a push come out from Beastie, but yeah, Beastie he's leaving himself completely vulnerable at home. There is like nothing. 2 Liberators are going to pop out, but then at the same time, there's nothing really to deal with the Hellions. This is such a weird game. This feels like so meta right now. Like they're like, well, I know you're going to do this, so I'm going to do this. But so many SCVs going down. Meanwhile, drones in the paint.
Drones going down.
And ultimately, this will be held thanks to the Liberators. Nice micro with those Hellions. Going to be target firing down drones, but also nice splitting from Guru. I don't know if it's the best idea to actually be running this away. BC should be dropping these Hellions and just sending them home. Oh, he actually does get all 3 out, so that's nice. Ooh, meanwhile, an awkward depot positioning is going to allow for a lot of those Lings to get taken down by Liberators. Look at this. 17 kills between the 2 of them. And honestly, I don't think we'll see this because it's so uncommon, and Beastie's smart enough to recognize that it's not very good, but he could go mech. Oh, wow. Those Liberators and Widow Mines just did work on the Mutas.
Yeah, that Muta Cloud. I mean, it wasn't a huge one, but you don't want to lose it to basically nothing, right? Like, very little damage was done there.
Yeah, it just turned from a Muta Cloud into, like, a Muta Fog. A Muta Mist.
A sprinkling.
A sprinkling of meters. He does have some more reinforcing, so he's going to be up to 7 once again. But yeah, there's already 3 Liberators out. That's no bueno for the Zerg player right there. And still, Beastie Cutie has not thrown down production. Now, granted, he doesn't really have the money to do it. I guess he did lose quite a few workers early on. Actually, wow. Guru is 22 workers ahead. He is in a fantastic position.
So you were saying a bit ago, like he might see an opportunity to go mech. Does that opportunity still exist, or is that something that has been lost with the low SCV count?
I think if anything, the low SCV count makes it more likely because you kind of want to slow things down. But I feel like the fact that he hasn't thrown down production, he's realizing how bad mech is for such a long point in the game that he doesn't want to do it. But yeah, there we do see the 2nd and 3rd factory, and it is going to be that mech. Now this is a pretty good map for mech, to be honest. But still, Roach Ravager is so good against it, and Guru is gearing up for that. He's going to be getting 1-1 missile attacks as well as Glio Reconstitution. And he's doing a lot of work with these mutas. He's really being careful about not losing them to Liberators. Nicely done.
Just gaining a lot of map presence off it too.
Yes, exactly. But once again, I feel that Guru... Now, by no means is this game over yet, but Guru, I think with the right moves, he can win it. Oh wow, look at that. 4 Infestors coming out right away. Not even bothering with the pathogen glands. Also, Carapace for Mutas coming out on the way, so maybe could be going for some Corruptors to deal with those Liberators.
Okay, yeah.
Meanwhile,
are there any important breakpoints on the air upgrades for dealing with liberators?
Not really. You just want as much carapace and as much armor as you can get. And that's why corruptors are so good against liberators, is because they have that base 2 armor.
Okay.
But there's not really a breaking point. It's more just
have it.
I want, if you can have +3 carapace against +0 liberators, you're happy. Now you still want to be careful with mutas because well, they still do a lot of splash, but you're very happy in that position. And Guru though does have a pretty sizable army now because he's splitting his techs. It's a little bit. Oh wow, he's up to 16 mutas. What the? This is super funky. I actually don't like this at all. But still, he has such a big Roach Ravager force too.
Well, if he lands a fungal on those.
Yeah, it would be really good. But still, I don't feel that the mass muta. Oh wow, big fungal. Wow, and that's game actually.
All right.
Well, you called it there. Guru is such a weird player. He does so
and it works.
Weird things. Yeah. Like, good job. But I feel like the Muta switch didn't achieve much.
Yeah, I mean, I can sort of see it, right? Like, because that there have been like historically the two ways of dealing with mech, right? Well, like post Swarm Host, which is like the like just get like a giant ball of like roach style army, or go for like the giant like muta counterattack stuff. But like we don't really see much of the muta ball style since Liberators became a thing, right?
No, exactly. Like they even only got one shot, and it was just on the small cluster of mutas at the edge of the ball, and it still did a ton of damage to all of them that it hit. Like, I don't know, there's just a really big reason why you don't go mutas against Liberators. And it did work out for him, to be fair, but he was already so far ahead that I feel he couldn't really lose it as long as he made an attack at some point.
Yeah. Can I get you to confirm?
Yes, sorry, just one moment.
No problem.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Not a problem. Oops. Not a 2v2. I mean, we can probably make it a 2v2. One caster per team. Or just casters versus players.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that'd be rough. One caster per team that would be pretty funny, actually. Yeah, I wonder what they would do if they would target us first to make it a 2v1, or if because obviously the pros would want to call the shots, I feel.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, like, we're pretty good, but
I think it would honestly. Yeah, I think it would honestly depend a lot on the map too, because if it was somewhere that there was a shared base, they would probably Terran would have the advantage because they could wall you in. But if it was if the bases were separated, I think that the Zerg team would have an advantage. Like the team with Guru would have an advantage, because it would be easier to take them down. But that's enough about the 2v2 pro player plus caster versus pro player plus caster meta.
Well, it does bring up a good question, though. Like, me and Susan play a lot of team games, right? And there's always this debate of, like, I think this guy's a noob. Do we kill the noob, or do we kill the good person? Because the good person's going to carry them.
Yes, yeah, it's always tough. But, if we kill the noob, that's a 2v1.
Exactly.
So it's always a tough call to make. But we are going to be getting